Hey, I'm glad you're here. My guess is your body is probably somewhere safe right now. Maybe you're lying in bed or sitting somewhere quiet, but your mind is absolutely not. It's still in a conversation that's already ended, and you're still replaying it, still running it back from different angles, looking for the thing that you missed. My name is Angela. I'm a licensed therapist, and I have spent more nights than I'd like to admit doing exactly what you're doing right now. So I understand what it's like when your mind just won't let something go. Let's just name what's actually happening. Let's just name what's actually happening. The conversation is over. Whatever was said or wasn't said has already happened. And yet, some part of you is still in it, still editing your responses, still trying to figure out what they meant by that one thing, and still constructing the version of the conversation that would have gone better. And underneath all of that mental activity, there's probably a question that isn't fully conscious yet, but is running everything. Are we okay? Or maybe it's, am I okay? Did I say too much or not enough? Did I come across the way I meant to? Do they think differently of me now? That's what the overthinking is actually about. It's not really about the conversation. It's about needing to know that something important is still intact, whether that's the relationship, your sense of self, your place in someone's regard, and not being able to get that confirmation right now. So your mind keeps going back, trying to solve through thinking what can only be resolved through time or through the actual relationship. I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose and a long breath out. Again, breathe in, allow your lungs to fill with air, and let it all go. Now let's come into your body for a moment because I'm guessing it's been carrying this too. First, I want you to notice your face, the small muscles around your eyes and forehead. If there's any tension there, the kind that comes from concentration or worry, just let them soften slightly. Now notice your chest and whether it feels open or compressed right now. And notice your stomach. A lot of us carry relational anxiety right there, a low hum of unease that sits just below the ribs. You don't have to fix any of it. Just notice that your body has been working on this alongside your mind. And that's a lot of effort to be carrying. I want you to breathe toward whatever feels tight on your body and let it soften just a little. Now I want to name something that might be uncomfortable to hear, but it's the truth. The overthinking feels like it's helping. It feels productive. Like if you just replay it enough times, you'll find the answer. You'll figure out what they meant. You'll identify what you should have said. And you'll find a way to feel certain about something that currently feels uncertain. But here's what's actually happening. Every time you replay that conversation, your nervous system responds as if it's happening again. The anxiety doesn't decrease with repetition, it deepens. The mind thinks it's solving, and the body thinks it's still in the situation. You are not getting closer to peace by going over it again. You're keeping yourself in a loop. And I want to ask you something. What would it mean to let it be unresolved for tonight? Not forever, not to pretend that it didn't happen, just to put it down for now. To trust that what needs to be addressed can be addressed later when you're clearer and rested, and that the relationship or your sense of self doesn't actually require resolution at this time, whatever time it is that you're listening to this. There's also probably a shame layer underneath all of this, a voice that's not just replaying the conversation, but judging you for replaying it. And maybe it sounds something like, why can't I just let this go? Normal people don't do this. I'm so exhausting. I analyze everything too much. If that voice is there, I want you to hear this. Overthinking after a conversation is not a personality flaw. It's a nervous system that learned to monitor relationships carefully because at some point, the details mattered. Because missing something had consequences. And because staying attuned felt like the only way to stay safe. Your mind is not betraying you. It's just using an old strategy in a moment that might not actually require it. And you're allowed to be gentle with yourself about that. Take one more slow breath in through your nose and let it go. The conversation happened. Whatever it was, you survived it. And the clarity you're looking for right now is not going to come from one more replay. It's going to come from rest, from time, from letting your nervous system actually settle. You can put it down now. If you notice that this is a pattern for you, that your mind regularly holds on to conversations long after they've ended, that you often can't feel okay until you have certainty about where you stand with someone, that's worth getting curious about. And if you ever want to go deeper than the moment, to understand what might be underneath these reactions instead of just moving through them, I've created longer guided reflection audios for that. And you can find them in the description below. For now, take good care of yourself.